Venir is a 4X multiplayer strategy game combined with a city builder, where each player develops a civilization starting at the Stone Age. On one hand, you have to govern your state, colonizing new lands, securing resources, dealing with your neighbors, choosing civics, discovering technologies, waging war. And on the other hand, you have to organize your cities, creating fields, houses, industries, defenses, managing your population, your resources, and your army. The world map is composed of regions, and each region matches a unique isometric zone. You'll find rivers, coasts, deserts, hills, swamps. You'll find different climates, each one with specific resources you'll be able to trade. Ymir relies on an economic simulation more than a set of abstract game rules. Each produced resource is sold and bought. Each price is dynamic and based on supply and demand. Each income is shared between merchants, producers, and state taxes. Your population is sorted into different social classes. They breed, get old, work, sell, and consume resources based on what they can afford. You'll be able to set up permanent trade routes, taxes, tributes, and alliances. Battles actually happen in your cities, and they can be witnessed by anyone in real time. While you cannot control the troops directly during battle, you'll be able to design your city defenses, building walls, towers, and setting up your troops' orders and behaviors. With customizable server settings, you'll be able to set up local real-time games just to play with a few friends, stopping and continuing whenever you want. Or a persistent game running 24/7 and hosting up to 100 players developing their empire day after day, where actions like gathering resources and completing buildings can take hours and keep going on even when you're not in the game.
Welcome to Initiative Red Dawn. Let's start the simulation. In this first visit, we'll focus on your base on Earth, but eventually you'll be able to construct your space station, moon outpost, and Mars base as well. This is how your base will look like. Let's focus on a few essential buildings and features. This is the headquarters, your main building. Here, you'll assemble your team by browsing our unique talent network. Remember, since this is an online experience, once a talent is hired by someone else, it's gone for good. This is the engineering building. Let's assign the newly hired talent here. Her stats will directly affect the outcome and performance of this building. Inside, you can browse our huge technology tree and manage your research efforts on the technologies you need for the strategies you have chosen to follow. You'll be able to construct dozens of different buildings, each serving a different purpose towards your goal. You'll use the vehicle assembly building to name, design, and assemble your rockets. You'll choose your Stage 1 booster, Stage 2 engine, and Stage 3 spacecraft for fairing. To actually begin the assemble process, you'll need all the required rocket parts in stock. Let's actually launch a rocket. To keep your billion-dollar machine running, your main source of income will be successfully launching rockets and executing contracts. This is the first small step where the efforts and dreams of hundreds become a reality, and the doorway to achieve the ultimate goal, being the first to establish a self-sustainable colony on Mars. Are you up to the challenge?
3, 2, 1, 0.
By joining this exciting mission to Mars, you will be part of shaping the future of humanity. You'll get to travel to an inspiring and beautiful new world. You'll research and utilize state-of-the-art technology. You'll construct a dynamic network with extraordinary facilities. You'll develop and sustain an innovative, self-sufficient habitat. You'll get to experience the captivating and energetic weather. You'll live in a prosperous and pleasant community where the relationship between humans and technology has been redefined. And just so you know, the dangers that you might have heard of have been greatly exaggerated.
Mother 9, I'm dropping in.
Copy that. Slab C-43 is all yours. Welcome to Titan.
HQ, this is Cab 6. Traffic down here is a mess. You need these isotopes today, you better send a bird.
That's a negative. Birds are busy. Make it happen.
Unidentified vessel, this combat is unsanctioned. Post your war bond or face judgment. War bond received. You may proceed.
The production that once was suddenly halted to a standstill when the economic depression hit the markets worldwide. Factories stand stagnant, trade has come to a grinding halt, and jobs are disappearing at a rapid rate. Well, what does that sound like? Well, opportunity. Land and resources are ripe for the taking. Factories are itching to be fired up and hold smoke in their lungs once more. Gatherers are ready to supply the resources you will require. Time is now to invest and to carve out your own industrial empire by shaping the land to your will. Foresight, factories, hard work, and the engine are what will make your world turn. It is up to you to use what is there. Start small and build your company up. Hire a workforce, manage your investments, and strike profitable business deals. But be prepared. Your dream will not go unchallenged. Others will compete for profits. Pollution will spread if left unchecked. And natural disasters can hit at any time. It's survival of the fittest. An industry is your means to survive and prosper. Climb to the top and create your own industrial empire.
end up with next to nothing. We don't do what we believe is right, but we believe what we do will make us right. It is not shelter nor food that brings us consolation. For it is hope that makes us grow. Hope that there is more of us, and if not, that we are enough.
Central attention all units. An individual has just robbed a branch of the Phoenix Bank and was seen speeding towards the Shelley Expressway.
There's no way you can escape! Hands up! Hands where I can see them.
Okay, officer, please.
Don't make a fuss and get in the back.
Hi everyone, here's a quick update on the development of flashing lights. As you can see, we're playing this online as I have a partner joining me. First things first, you need to turn on the ignition manually. Headlights are already functioning and help illuminate the environment. We're also working on reflective signs on roads which will reflect light sources. We also have working hazard lights and the left and right indicators. Now onto the AI. While your emergency lights are on, vehicles will yield to the left and right based on your squad car's position. This will allow you to clear a route to an emergency. If you want a vehicle to pull over, you'll need to use the siren. Before leaving the vehicle, you can lock the steering wheel so the squad car is ready to pull out in case the situation escalates. Now we can talk to the driver. My colleague has also left the squad car to support me, but he would also be able to interact with the driver if needed. We can ask the driver a few questions, we can request him to leave the vehicle, perform a drug or alcohol test, and finally, should there be no supporting evidence of any offences, allow him to leave. The last thing we want to show is the pedestrian system. We can stop any pedestrian, ask them for ID, but we can also frisk them for any questionable objects. If you feel there's just cause, you can also arrest them. Once arrested, you can grab them and escort them to the car. My colleague has kindly opened the door for me and I can put the passenger into the squad car. Then it's just a quick drive to the police station.
When I was a kid, our farm was my whole world. Today, the whole world is my farm.
You'll never guess the places that I've been. You never guess the places that I've been. 'Cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that dream that I live in.